I'm your Huckleberry. Say when. Welcome back to my channel. As you can see, I am wearing a Doc Holliday shoulder holster. I went to great lengths to try to recreate Val Kilmer's Doc Holliday rig, but make it modular so that it's almost a one-size-fits-all rig. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to put it on, take it off, and how to adjust it. This particular holster that I'm wearing is made for Tuco the rat, and by the time this video is published, it will be in his possession. In order to take it off, it's pretty simple. I'll just unbuckle this buckle right here. Take the gun out of the holster. And you take it off. In order to put it on, you do it much like putting on a vest. Take this, swing it around, and you take and buckle that around. It also helps if you take and pull this strap down below your rib cage. It holds it in place very nicely. And now you're ready to go out and face Johnny Ringo. Let's move to the bench and I'll show you how it adjusts. Now we're going to talk about how to adjust this shoulder holster. For the strap that goes over your left-hand shoulder, there are two ways to adjust it. For fine adjustments, there's this buckle strap with closely spaced together holes. I currently have this hole set roughly at the middle. There are two ways to adjust it on this end. First of all, these two Chicago screws come out. They will not be finger tight in the end product, but right now I'm just showing you, so I did not have them tightened. Now you can adjust this very big or very small, depending on your body size and where you want the holster to hang. You will also note that there is an extra hole there. You can move this Chicago screw to that hole, and that will cant the butt at more of a cross draw angle than straight up and down. Currently I have this holster set up as straight up and down as it will go. You would want to tighten these with a screwdriver, and I will have a small amount of Loctite on them so that they stay put within reason. So that's how to adjust the over-the-shoulder strap. For the strap that goes over your right-hand shoulder, again, there is a buckle with fine adjustments. On this end, I'm going to slide this keeper up, unbuckle the one that goes around your waist, and I'm going to show you how these make large adjustments. This buckle acts much like a sling on a rifle. There is a hole 4 inches up, which gives you 100% adjustment. You can go much shorter. And now if I go to the farthest out hole, it'll be so long that I won't even be able to hold the whole thing in frame. You want to keep that keeper on there though, because it serves an important function. I'm just going to set this back to the middle hole where I had it. And this is the strap that would run over your right hand shoulder. It's pulled tight, and this keeper. Now I just said this keeper performs an important function, which it does. This is the strap that comes around your waist. You slide the buckle through here, and you snug this keeper down, and that allows you to put this on like a vest, so that you do not have so many straps flopping around. You will notice that there are multiple slots both there and on this end. Again, that dictates how straight up and down or how much of a cross draw angle this holster has. This is a little bit more complicated to take apart, but this buckle and this buckle are put on exactly the same. I will show you how this buckle is on here. First of all, I'm going to pull this through. And you can see that this tab is loose. I'm going to unbuckle this and pull it out. Now I can take and remove the buckle completely, which there's no need for, but if it happens, I want you to be able to reinstall this buckle correctly. You take the buckle, make sure that the tongue is down in its appropriate spot and not flipped over backwards. If it's flipped over backwards, it will be sticking up in the air and won't work correctly. You want to push this through the buckle just as if you were buckling it on, as if it was a belt going through the buckle. You can then pull it tight. Now you can see that's not going anywhere. I'm going to stick this strap back through the slot that I pulled it out of and buckle it through the same direction that I just buckled the tongue end through. Pull it tight. Slide it through the keeper side of the buckle. This is very solid, very secure, but 100% removable. Now that becomes important on this buckle, because there is no way to pull this strap through here, because we have two buckles. However, with it being buckled on the way it is, you can still utilize these different slots simply by loosening this. You will reach inside the buckle and unbuckle the inside. Then you can remove that. Pull that tail out, and now you're free. You can put it in any of these three slots. This top slot is the closest to how Val Kilmer's rig rode in Tombstone, and so that's the slot I'm going to use. Again, just like the other strap I showed you, this buckle functions as a sling sort of slide that allows you to let this out or take it in quite a bit and gives you a very large amount of people that this would just fit. So you can see with all of that adjustment, I'll slide that keeper up tight and that just keeps everything looking nice. With all of that adjustment, with a few measurements, it's almost a guaranteed fit. And there you have it. That's how it's adjusted. Thanks for watching today's video on my recreation of the Doc Holliday shoulder holster. As always, we'll see you on the next video.